For turkey hunters, a grand slam is a lifetime dream where few succeed. Now try doing this in total darkness. It's impossible, right? Well, Gabe Jerome wanted to prove us all wrong. Gabe, who is blind, took to the woods in the quest for his grand slam. This is his story, Blind Passion.
I never thought that I'd be involved in a hunting accident, but on May 1st, '98, was the opening day of turkey season in New York State. I was shot by a careless hunter at a distance of a little less than 30 yards. I was hit with over 80 pellets from my chest to the top of my head. When the BBs passed through my eye, they hit the optic nerve, and that totally blinded me. So I have no light perception, no shadows of any kind, just total black.
There's my dad laying on a hospital bed there, my hero. And he was covered with, looked like 1,000 blood blisters, and I'll never forget what he said to me. He looked at me and he said, "Did you kill a turkey this morning?" And I knew right from that point on that he was gonna be okay and he was gonna be out hunting again. Ready? When my dad came to me and said that he wanted to kill the Grand Slam.
Let's try to take the Grand Slam. And let's start with the hardest one, which is the Osceola down in Florida.
To go out, even as an avid outdoorsman, and be successful with the Grand Slam and kill all 4 main species is a big enough feat in itself. But to try to do it blind, now that's a real challenge.
This is what you did, dude.
Me, my brother, and my dad, we have our goals set high, and we're gonna do it this year. Well, here we are in Lakeland, Florida, and that's located right in the center part of Florida, in between Orlando and Tampa. When I think of Florida, I think of the Keys, big yacht and cruiser boats. This is farm country. There's huge cattle ranches, wide open pastures. This looks like a great spot to shoot a turkey to me.
The opening morning, I thought we had a really good setup. We'd heard a bird gobble there the day before. I was anticipating that the bird was going to probably start to gobble on roost, and he never did.
You know, I knew the Sidewinder steak worked great on turkeys, but I didn't know it worked even better with cows.
Well, it was bad enough that we had a whole group of cows right in our setup. But then the turkey buzzards started to come. And I guess them cows didn't like them buzzards any more than we did.
And finally, we came to realize that this just wasn't gonna work, and we were gonna have to do something. We're gonna have to scare away these buzzards and try a new setup. Well, that afternoon we decided to hunt a spot where some of the guys that worked the farm had seen a big gobbler the past 2 nights, actually.
I'm just gonna pace off 25 yards and set this decoy up on the Sidewinder.
When you're hunting on private property down in Florida, you can hunt all day, which was to our advantage. So our plan was to move up there in the afternoon, set our decoys back up again with a Sidewinder motion stake, and try to wait that bird out.
We'd been sitting in our second setup for a little over an hour, and Gabe had just told me to get the camera on. We were going to do a quick cutaway. And all of a sudden, don't move, don't move.
Coming right to the frickin' decoy.
You know, there's a lot of steps that me and Dad have to go through before we're ready to take a shot. Dad, he shoots right-handed, and I shoot left-handed. So when we get the gun up to my dad's shoulder, I can naturally see right down the top of the gun, and I can look right down the sight just like I was doing the shooting myself.
Reach up, turn your sight on. Turn your sight on. All right, raise your gun up, raise your gun up.
I had the safe off, my finger on the trigger, and he said, "Ready?"
Ready? Yep.
And then I knew I was going to get the shot, and then he gave me the signal, the hissing sound.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You have got to be kidding me.
Well, I've seen my brother excited, but there's no words for the excitement he had on that day. I mean, he was like a kid in a candy store.
That was awesome. Are you kidding me, dude?
that was the start of our Grand Slam. That was the first bird, and we were pretty happy about it.